Guys, it's Toy Hunter Tony here with episode 90. Can you believe it? 90 of this week's top 10 hot comic books found out in the wild, and or from over 50 long boxes of my beautiful collection. And that is over 50 because I keep adding to it. Blow my mind. Hey guys, this week's hunt is another one of those $100 hunt where I go into a local or a nearby comic shop and my maximum amount to spend is $100, and I see what I can get the most value for, or the bang for my buck that I can. And this week the store that I'm featuring is called the comic book shop. And I've done this 3 times and I always mess it up. It is the comic book shop, and they are in Troy, North Carolina. They are like the only comic book shop in Montgomery County. That's what it says on his business card. The gentleman's name is Ashley Williamson, and he is a really nice guy. He's got a really clean store. It's really well lit. He's got a great selection of new books and the last 3 to 6 years worth of books. He's got a huge selection of that. It's really cool. And I went by a store. I had some business I had to do in that part of town, and I did my old, hey, is there a comic book store nearby? And it brought me right to him. And I was really happy I did. I must have spent, I don't know, like 2.5, 3 hours in there. Hopefully I didn't drive him crazy. But I just wanted to say thank you for your customer service and your discount. And it was pretty cool. Let's get into this week's top 10 $100. I don't know, what do you want to call it? $100 hunt? That just sounds weird. Number 10 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, number 10 is Ms. Marvel number 3. This is a fine to very fine copy. It's not a bad shape, but I love this cover, and I hadn't had this one yet. And with Ms. Marvel being hot right now, I picked it up. It's worth between $5 and $15. Number 9 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, this is called Thorion. And Marvel and DC, they did a crossover event called Amalgam. And that's where they took 2 characters and put them together. And I believe Thor and Orion from the New Gods is where this character came from. With Thor coming out really soon, plus with the Marvel DC books starting to go up in value, I'm picking these up when I can. This one here is Thorion number 1, and it goes between $5 and $15. Number 8 of this week's top 10 hot comic books found at the comic book shop in Troy, North Carolina. There's another plug. This is number 8. This is called Doctor Strange Fate, and if you guessed it, Amalgam, the DC Marvel crossover is between Doctor Strange and Doctor Fate, and this one goes between $5 and $15 also. That's actually really cool. Number 7 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, look at that. That's Star Wars Han Solo number 1. This is the PX San Diego Comic Con from 2016. This is exclusive book, and it's limited to 7,500 copies. Issue number 1 is worth between $5 and $15. Number 6 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, look at that. This is the Mighty Thor number 2, volume 2. This is a Duderman cover. He's got some great artwork. And with Thor coming out and Jane Foster, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of her back issues. And I did not have this one, and I was happy to find it. And it goes between $5 and $15. Number 5 of this week's, there's a pause. Pause for dramatic effect. Or you lose viewership because they think their video's buffering. Sorry. I appreciate that. I don't know if you do or not. Number 5 is, look at that. That is Secret Wars number 1. This is a variant by Jackson Guice? Jackson Guice? G-U-I-C-E. I don't know. Tell me down in the comments. Go ahead and spell it like I'm reading it. No matter how I sound it out, it won't work unless I hear somebody say it to me. You can enunciate it properly, Tony. This is the 1 in 25 variant, and it's got Sam Wilson as Captain America and Jane Foster as Thor on the cover with Miles Morales there in the middle. And this is a great book, and this will be key here coming up real soon with the Secret Invasion and probably a Secret Wars miniseries. This book right here goes between $15 and $25. Hey guys, I want to say thank you for watching me here on YouTube, and also you can check out each week's top 10 hot comics found on my Instagram account, and also I have a beautiful website at toyhuntertony.com. Please check me out there. I can't believe the Final Four is set. I don't know if your teams have won or not, but we've got 2 North Carolina teams still in for the Final Four, and they're going to face off, and then one of North Carolina teams will go to the finals, right? But I am a Duke fan. I will admit that out loud. I am enjoying Coach K's tour. Each week is the last week that he could be coaching a football game, and it's just been a joy watching him. A lot of my family members and friends are all North Carolina fans. I do enjoy North Carolina basketball, but when it comes to the 2 schools, I got to root for Duke. Hope I don't lose any viewers over that. Let's get back to it. Number 4 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, look at that. This is Spidey Super Stories number 2. This is Kraven the Hunter. This is really clean, and this book right here goes between $15 and $25. Number 3 of this week's top 10 hot comic books found at the comic book shop in Troy, North Carolina is, look at that. This is issue 700 of The Mighty Thor. This is Jane Foster. This is a great book. This one also came out in the lenticular cover, and this is the base cover. I guess you would say cover B if the lenticular was cover A. What's it say? I can't read it. It's inside. This book right here goes between $15 and $25. I was going to look at the SKU number, but it's on the back. Number 2, this week's top 10 hot comic books is, oh, this is gorgeous. Ashley, I want to say thank you very much for pointing these out to me. These are beautiful books. This is Fantastic Four, number 35. Penguin Random House is the publishing company that now distributes Marvel comic books. And this is a incentive, 1 per store color variant. And this bad boy right here goes between $25 and $35 if you can find it. That is gorgeous. This is still sealed in a poly bag. I do have an additional bag and board. Number 1 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is, look at that. This is the black and white version of the Penguin Random House Fantastic Four issue number 35, 1 per store incentive book. And this is the black and white cover, and it goes between $30 and $40 if you can find it. Honestly, I've never seen them before. I don't know if our stores got them or if they went to other customers, but they must have come and went. I got lucky that Ashley had them in stock, and he pointed them out to me, and I had to get them. Thank you, sir. Now, if you don't know my my channel, my top 10, I always have a bonus. And this week's bonus, this was, I know I featured it in 2 videos ago. This is, my bonus book is JLA versus the Avengers. This is the George Perez art from that series. And this is the one that DC printed. This is a beautiful cover. And this book is hot right now. And it goes between $45 and $65. Guys, this week's hunt total came up to $290. That is an awesome value for that $100 investment. And I want to say thank you for the comic book shop, Allison. Appreciate it. And guys, I can't wait to show you an upcoming video. I got some ratios, and I got some more Walmart books, and also I'll get some toys to you. Guys, I want to say thank you for following me, and I'll see you on the next hunt. Bye-bye.